Hi everyone, I'm Nikhil, co-founder of Bravoman. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Have you ever felt a problem in terms of choosing a right fragrance? I had always faced this problem since the time I got into perfumes. The bigger question was which fragrance to choose and for which particular occasions. There are different sort of fragrances. I know you have citrusy, you have woody, you have marine, you have aquatic, you have nutty, you have leathery, woozy, powdery. So it becomes like a gamut of choices which we have it. Selecting a fragrance is a personal choice. You can select whatever you want, which you love it, you prefer. But there are certain things which you really need to consider while choosing a right fragrance for yourself. Like for example, where and when are you going to use your fragrance? At which time of the day? Are you going to use it in the morning? Are you going to use it in the afternoon? Or are you going to use it at the night? Fragrances are varied. They are humongous choices, options which we have it. How to choose a right fragrance? It is always been a task. It has always been a task for me. There is no set of a thumb rule which suits everyone, but there are few pointers which you can consider while choosing a right fragrance for yourself. I have, shortlisted a certain set of fragrances which I feel suits best for for myself or for my entire setup, I can say. So, number one and the most important point which I want to consider is which time and what time of the day I want to use a certain fragrance, because the time really matters. If you want to use it in the morning, you want to use it in the afternoon, or you want to use it in the evening. The reason time is important is because your morning setups are always like a fresh setup. It's an office setup, or be it's your gym setup. So this sort of an environment, you need to have a fresh fragrance or a citrusy fragrance, or you can opt for something like an aquatic fragrance, marine fragrance, or a little bit of a spicy fragrance. But your fragrance have to be fresh. Then the second most important point is the occasion. Okay, which occasion do you want to use your fragrance for? Are you using it for a casual occasion? Are you using it for a professional occasion? Are you using it for an everyday purpose? Are you using it for some event, a big event? It might be a casual event or a professional event. So you need to choose that particular fragrance accordingly, because your fragrance will really make your presence felt. But how loud you want to make your presence felt is also important. And the third and the most important thing is the place where you are from, the climatic condition. Because everything here is especially your perfume, it is built to last longer at a certain temperature. So if you come in from, say for example, I'm from Mumbai, out here it's humid, so I would rather choose and opt for fragrances which are mild, but then they are citrusy, fresh, aromatic, because those are the ones which will suit the environment as well as it will suit me. But if you are from a colder region, or if you are, if you want to opt for a fragrance which is for winter season, then I would really want to suggest you can go with any of the heavy hitting fragrances like woody. You can choose leathery, nutty. You are open to choose for any of the fragrances at any particular point of the day or any of the point of the time. But if you stick to this rule, I feel that you will never go wrong in a right selection of your perfume. For me, I have a certain set of a perfume which I have selected, which suits me and which I love it for a certain part of the time as well as for a certain occasion. If I'm looking out for a morning occasion, it might be an office or it might be running daily errands. So especially for morning time, I select my Bravoman event. Yep. So this is the one. the other fragrance which I can choose is Balsam, Bravo Man Balsam. I mean, again, this is aromatic, it is citrusy, it is spicy, and it's unique. Long-lasting fragrance. I mean, I love this vibe of this fragrance because probably this is the one of the most versatile fragrance in the entire lot of Bravo Man fragrances. I mean, I can live up with this. I cannot change it, you know, because this is the fragrance I can always opt for. Now, again, if I have an occasion, or if I have a meeting, or if I have an event to attend, one fragrance which I will never change and I will always stick to for that particular event is my Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. I mean, this is unique. This is superb. This is absolutely strong, long lasting, I can say. And this is the one, like, you know, I have entered into the world of perfume and luxury fragrances. So even if it gets over, I will always, like, you know, I mean, keep on getting back to this fragrance. But if I want to substitute it, or if I want to look out for something which is as similar to this or hard hitting, then I would probably choose for Bravo. Again, unique. It is boozy. It has whiskey in it. It has you know, tobacco notes in it. It has leather notes. It's leathery. Absolutely, you know, it's a killer fragrance, but it's again for very specific occasions. I don't use them for every day, all day sort of a thing. These are only for like a special moments and a special occasion. Again, now there is one particular versatile fragrance. I love it personally, and I will never change it. And I will always stick to it no matter what. I think this is supposed to be my 4th bottle. You know, this is Acqua di Gio Profumo. This, especially this one, is my go-to. If there is a travel, if I'm going out for a vacation, if there is a personal or a professional travel, or if there is one particular fragrance which I want to stick to for my entire life, I think this I always stick to Acqua di Gio. The reason is, it is not just unique, but then it covers my entire day and night with all occasions, everywhere, be it it's my personal trip, my professional trip, everything. I mean, this is that versatile fragrance which is always in my closet. If I need to have that one particular beater along with my EDP, so I mean, if I'm carrying one of them, say for example, if I'm carrying my Acqua di Gio, and if I'm traveling, or for example, if I'm going for a gym or anywhere, that one beater fragrance which I would always use it is my you know, Bravo Man Trail. This, again, like I said, it's not just a beater, but then it's unique, versatile. It is, you know, that it gives me like a proper citrusy, spicy, woody, everything. I mean, that one particular fragrance which I would always have it, no matter, like, you know, even if I'm carrying my other fragrances, this will either be in my gym bag, it will be in my backpack or my handbag, or it's even in my car. It's even in my office drawer. So this is that one fragrance which is like my go-to beater fragrance. I've been using a lot of fragrances. I've been into fragrances since donkey years now. So I have shortlisted my own choice. Your choice can be different. I would say that, think about it. I have given you all the pointers in terms of choosing a right fragrance for you. So once you get that fragrance, I think there always have to be, like, you know, a certain select fragrance which should be with you, which should be your unique fragrance, your signature fragrance. For that, you will have to try and test everything. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.